Hello, I'm Courtney, what's up? And today I'm going to be doing my 2017 bookshelf tour. So before I get started, let me just say I'm sorry that this is coming super duper late. I was going to do another bookshelf tour in 2016, but I just never got around to it, and now it's 2017, so now this is officially the 2017 bookshelf tour. But here I am now doing the 2017 bookshelf tour, and if you can tell, my bookshelf has changed. It's grown. There's more books. It's very different from the very first bookshelf tour I did over a year ago now. And if you want to watch that, I'll link it in the description box down below. But this is going to take a while, so let's just get started. I know this is the worst angle on the planet, but it's so hard to find an angle to show this shelf. So we're doing this angle right here. You're just gonna have to deal with it. The first books I gotta show are books you actually can't see, but we have here The Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. They're fabulous. And then we also have the Legend series by Marie Lu. These are also fabulous. And we also got BB-8 on this shelf. Then we have this stack right here, which I'm not going to pull these books out because pulling books out of the stack is very hard. But first, we have The Assassin's Blade, which is a novella by Sarah J. Maas. It's a novella to the Throne of Glass series. This has companion novels, alright? And then this is Crown of Midnight. This is the second book in the Throne of Glass series. And then there's these. This is the Amber and the Ashes book series. This is the first one. This is the second one. And then, hey, actually, I might be able to take these out. Oh, here's Captain Hook from Once Upon a Time. And then we have Gemina. It's by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. This is the second book in the Illuminate series. And then finally, we have, this is going to be so hard. I'm not looking forward to this. Empire Storms, 5th book in the Throne of Glass series. This is the 4th book, Queen of Shadows. And then finally, there's Air of Fire. This is the 3rd book, and that, my friends, is the stack. And then moving on, we have the ACOTAR books. This is the first one, A Court of Thorns and Roses, and then this is the second one, ACOMAF, A Court of Mist and Fury, which this is life. I love this book. And then we have the Six of Crows book by Leah Mardugo. This is the first book, and then this is Crooked Kingdom, the second and final book in this series. These books are bae. They're life. Go read them. And then finally, we have Heartless by Marissa Meyer. This is a standalone Alice in Wonderland retelling. This is good stuff, okay? Now we move on to my favorite shelf, the Percy Jackson shelf. This shelf is grown. Can't you tell? There's that, the Oracle, aka the best thing ever. So first we have these two big boys right here. Oh, these are so heavy. Oh my gosh. Percy Jackson Greek Gods. Percy Jackson Greek Heroes. These are companion novels to PGO. Percy tells stories. It's great. They're fab. Go check them out. Then we have The Loves of My Life, the PJO series. These fabulous babies right here. I love these books. And then we also have paperback of The Last Olympian, because I'm trash. And we also have the Demigod Files. And then we got, this is new, Demigods and Magicians, because I am trash. And then we also have the Demigod Diaries. And then we have the Hidden Article, the first book of Rick's new series, The Trials of Apollo. If you have not read this yet, what are you doing with your life? Please read this. This was like the best thing ever. It is the best thing ever. I was so happy when I found out this was going to be a thing, and this book was just so great. And then we have the Magnus Chase books. We have the first one, The Sword of Summer. Now we have the second one, Hammer of Thor. I actually have 2 copies of these because, you know, I'm trash. And then we have this beauty, Hotel Valhalla, Guide to the Norse World. This is a companion novel to the Magnus Chase series where it tells you all things about Norse mythology, all that jazz. And then we have Thor. And then we move on to the 3rd shelf. And this used to be like only contemporary books, but if you can tell, it's changed. This is a mixture of all types of different books. So first, we have the selection books by Kyabra Cass. There's the Selection, the Leap, the One, the Air. And we also have the Crown over here. I don't know if you can see it. This is the 5th book, though. it's not a hardcover, as you can tell, so that's why it's not with the rest of its family. Then we have the Jenny Han books, To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and P.S. I Still Love You. These are some great contemporaries. Highly recommend. And then we have Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I bet you all know what this is, because this is like one of the greatest contemporaries on the planet. And then we have Nicola Yoon's books, which, by the way, I don't know if I'm saying her name right. If I am sorry. But we have Everything Everything and The Sun Is Also a Star. These books are great as well. Then we have Rory Gilmore in Funko Pop form. I got this for Christmas. It's like the best thing ever because Rory Gilmore is literally me when it comes to reading. I love Rory so much! Then we have this huge stack right here. We have A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. And then we have The Crown by Kyra Cass. Then we have Attachments by Rainbow Rowell. I love this book, by the way. We also have The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. And I also might as well show this. The Raven King. These books are life. If you have not jumped on this series yet, please go do so. They are amazing. And then we have the Shatter Me books. Unravel Me and Ignite Me. Also might as well show this. Furthermore, this is her standalone novel. I literally just uploaded my book talk on this. Go check it out. And then we have, oh, these books are my life. The Anne and the French Kiss books. Anne and the French Kiss, Lola and the Boy Next Door, Isla the Happily Ever After. I read these books last year, and I adore these. This is my favorite contemporary ever. I want to reread this book so bad because it is so amazing. And then we have, what do we have? This is getting messy. I'm sorry. Just One Day by Gail Forman. Love that. Looking for Alaska by John Green. I never talk about this book, but I have read it, and I don't know how to feel about it anymore. Then we have my ARC, my advanced reading copy of All Fall Down by Allie Carter. Then we have Rebel Belle by Rachel Hawkins. We don't talk about this book here. My feelings on that series is complicated. And finally, we have Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. And then finally, we have some hardcovers over here. I already showed these two, but I'll show them again, because why not? Raven King by Maggie Stiefvater, final book in the Raven Cycle series. And then we have Furthermore by Tara Mafi, her first standalone novel. And then we have United We Spy by Allie Carter. This is the final book in the Gallagher Girl series. And then we have See How They Run and Take the Key and Lock Her Up by Allie Carter. This is the second book in the Embassy Row series. This is the third one. And then finally we have Wayfarer by Alexandra Bracken. And this is the second and final book in the Passenger duology. And then finally, we move on to my last shelf, which, by the way, this is going to be very hard to do because this shelf is so low and I'm so tall. So I'm excited to see how this is going to turn out. First, we have my Dancing Groot Funko Pop. This is like one of the best purchases I've ever made. And then we also have my Mockingjay double feature pin and little, I don't know what to call this card. I don't know, but back in, that was in 2015 when Mockingjay Part 2 came out. I went to a Mockingjay double feature like 2 days before the movie came out. It was pretty cool. Then we have this stack here. We have Life Before Legend. These are like 2 novellas from the Legend series. Then we have, if this will get out, Emerald Green by Kirsten Year. This is the third book in the Precious Stone series. Then we have The Siren by Kyra Cass. I have no comments for this book. And then we have the Hunger Games books. Oh, here's my paperback of Hunger Games. The Hunger Games, Kitchen Fire, Mockingjay. I bet you all know what these are. And then we have all of my Divergent books for Divergent, Insurgent, and Allegiant. I have no comments about these books either, and these all just fell. Next on my shelf are the third and last book in the Kane Chronicles series. This is the Red Pyramid. This is the Serpent's Shadow. I also have Throne of Fire. It's over here. This is the second book. And let me just say, I have read these books. I read the last one last July. I just don't have reviews on them. And if you're interested in a review, please let me know in the comments down below, because I was going to do a review, but then I never did. But like, you know, better late than never. I can still film a review. So if you guys want that, please let me know in the comments down below. Then we have The Hunger Games again. Then we have Prodigal by Recto Ross. And then we have High Society by Allie Carter. This is the first book in her other series. And then we have Out of Sight, Out of Time, and this is the 5th book in the Gallagher Girl series. And then we have Paper Towns by John Green. And then we have Cruel Beauty by Rosamund Hodge. I don't know how to say her name, but I'm planning on reading this next. I'm very excited. Then we have Do Not Fall. An Abundance of Catherines by John Green. Then we have 2 companion novels to the Lunar Chronicle series. This is Ferris. This is about Queen Levada, and then this is Stars Above, and this has a bunch of different short stories about the Lunar Chronicles characters. And then we have, we actually have this first. Don't Judge a Girl by Her Cover by Allie Carter. This is the 3rd book in the Gallagher Girl series. And then we have Stealing Snow by Danielle Page. I have no comments on this book. Then we have The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. Self-explanatory. Everyone knows what this is. Then we have Never Always Sometimes by Adia Alstead. Then we have Throne of Fire, 2nd book in the Kane Chronicle series by Rick Gordon. And then we have The Last Star by Rick Yancey. This is the 3rd and final book in the 5th Wave trilogy. I was about to call it a series. Then we have I'll Give You the Sun by Danny Nelson. This is a contemporary book by her. This book is great. Definitely go check it out. And then finally we have Landline by Rainbow Rowell. And I adore this book. It's one of my favorite contemporaries. It's like my favorite contemporary by Rainbow. This book is just fabulous. And then we also have a Hulk bobblehead. Isn't it so cute? But that, my friends, was my 2017 bookshelf tour. Hopefully I do another bookshelf tour this year and not be like last year where I said I was gonna do another bookshelf tour, but then I never did. Hopefully I don't do that this year. That would be pretty terrible. Thank you all so much for watching this bookshelf tour, and I am Courtney. I'll see y'all next time with a new video soon, so I will see you then. So, bye! Yo!